Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how I apply my acrylic on the nails. The nails are already prepped and ready for acrylic application. I believe I just gotta add the protein bond. So there I am adding the protein bond, which is the primer that I use. And this is the only one that I really like. Definitely ever since I've used this with other acrylics, I've never had an allergic reaction. I don't know, I used to use the C&D one, which is also an acid-free primer, but I don't know, I used to use that C&D one when I used to use the products that used to give me an allergic reaction, like the ASP ones and the Beauty Secret ones. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys how I apply the acrylic with this alpha brush. This is an alpha brush number 10, and I do have two of them, one for backup because you just never know. Also, on the other hand, I will be using a different brush, which is my Koopa brush that I got with the purchase of a nail drill. They gave you like this kit with the drill, but I just wanted to try it out on someone because I think I only did a demo, like I did a unboxing and review on my channel. If you guys want to go and check that out about the Koopa nail kit that they gave me. It was called the foundation kit. But yeah, also I don't know, like, so I used it on her other hand, which would be her left, but in our view it'd be her right hand. I used it on her other hand, and I don't know, it was so hard to use because these alpha brushes are so they just naturally fan out and much easier for me to use because that's what I'm used to. And the other one, they come to a point and I don't know, it was really tricky. You guys are gonna see me use it, but I don't know, I felt some type of way about it. I think I just gotta get used to it. I'm not sure because I don't hate the brush. It actually picks up the pearls really nice. But I don't know. I think I just gotta, practice with the other brush a little more. And the other brush, I believe it was a number 8. Let me see. I actually have it around here. I'm in my nail room right now, so okay, yeah, it's a number 8 Divinity Pro Sculpting Brush. And it's really cute, I like it, but I don't know, the size, I think that's why I wanted to use it on these nails, because I thought about it in the middle of doing her nails, that, her nails are shorter than usual. My other clients don't really get them this short, a little bit longer, but yeah, I just wanted to try it out with her shorter nails because the brush is smaller. And yeah, so I was trying, I don't know why it's so hard for me to do shorter nails. To do longer nails, it's so much easier. But to do shorter nails, I don't know what it is about shorter nails that I have a harder time doing. But I still get it done, so it's not a big deal. Just for some reason, I'm like, okay, where do I start and where do I finish? Because with longer nails, I usually just start somewhere in the middle, and then one on top, and then another one, and then I'm the person, I don't go by a 1 ball, 2 ball, 3 ball, 4 ball. I just go by if this nail took 1 ball, then it took 1 ball. If it took 2, then it took 2. I mean, usually I never use 1 ball, but if it took 2 balls, fine. But usually I do 3, 4, 5. Like, I don't care as long as I get the job done and I don't take too long. So that's what's important to me. So see how it fans out nicely. It's easy for easier application. So that's why I really like this brush. It's really nice. I do highly recommend them. And if you guys want to really take care of your brushes, because I went through a few brushes with these old brushes from Sally, they suck for real. Don't buy them. But this brush that I have here, and I've had an OPI brush that I really like, but I didn't take care of it because I didn't know how. So the best way to take care of your brush is, buy some brush cleaner, and that'll save you a lot of stress and money. So you don't have to buy more. So here is the number 8 Koopa Divinity brush. And this is me testing it out on an actual person, so it might not be perfect, but I just really wanted to see how it was. What was I saying? I was saying something else. Oh, so basically getting brush cleaner, you want to soak your brush in for like a couple minutes. I would say a good 5-10 minutes. Please don't forget to leave your brushes in it though, because it will mess up the shape of your brush because it's sitting there so long. So just make sure that you're not leaving it in there so long. So take a little dapping dish and pour some brush cleaner that you can buy. You can even buy the brush cleaner at Sally's. That's the one that I use by Beauty Secrets, and it's really good. I don't have a problem with that at all. And yeah, use that. I think it was like, I don't know, I think it's under like $4 or something. It's not that expensive, and it actually saves you a lot of money. And yeah, so just try to do that. So you guys can see that I'm here struggling, trying to figure out, okay, where do I place the bead? How do you spread it? My biggest concern was being able to spread it properly because the brush isn't flat. I'm used to the flatness of my other alpha brush, and this one's not flat, it's pointed, as you can see. But I really like how it looks, and for other reasons it works really well, like getting it under the cuticle area properly enough so that you can get a very nice, like, how do you say it, like a clean, like it basically goes under the cuticle so well that it doesn't like touch it or anything. It just like somehow it just goes, I think it's because it's pointed, it just goes in between the corners really well. If that makes any sense. I'm like making no sense, I think. But yeah, so I'm just grabbing the ball, putting it in the middle on this one, and trying to let it go down on its own. And just, I've noticed like trying to flatten it out with this brush is a little weird, but so I, well, not flatten it, but swiping it, and brushing it down. So like it's a little weird, but like me just flattening the surface after kind of made it a little easier. So as you can see that I did get a little annoyed with the other brush because I'm not used to it. But I went back to my alpha brush number 10 and I wanted to finish the job. So I didn't want to take too long trying to figure it out with the other brush. But I did just want to have a little demo for myself so I could see how it worked out on an actual client. Okay, so here's a good example and view of how I really do the application. I put it kind of in the middle, a little bit towards the back of the cuticle, not too much, and I swipe it down. Very gently, just swiping it down. You don't want to lose too much product either. And then I take, well actually I don't have no more liquid, let me add some liquid. After I add the liquid, I take another pearl, and I put it towards the cuticle area, and I start, you see how you can like feather it to the side and then push it down. That's how you do it. You don't want to touch the cuticle, but you want to get pretty close. And then I add another one for the stress area and then bring it down. And then I check the tip part to see if it's too flat or if it's too big. But if it's too flat, like I just saw it, then I add a little more on the bottom. So you see, I think I just did like what, 4 beads I believe. So I told myself, okay, that's pretty good, because usually with 4 beads you can get it really good. I know that I've seen videos of Nudie. I have his DVDs. I need to rewatch them because they're actually really good, and I don't ever have time to watch them because of my baby's 8 months, and I feel like I'm always busy and whatnot. But like, she's getting older now, so I can actually take a little bit more time to watch the videos because they're very helpful. He does a 2-bead method, which I found helpful when I was doing it. I don't know why I haven't done it in a while, so I need to try that again. But yeah, so we're just going to reshape the nails because after the acrylic application, they do lose the shape a little bit. So we're just reshaping the nails, the the file, and this file that I'm using is a 100 180. I buy these at Salon Centric because they're so sturdy. I love them so much. But you could probably buy them online. I've bought in files online. One time I bought one like this, but it was a zebra file. They weren't black. They were zebra files, but they were not sturdy at all. They were so flimsy, it made me so mad. But yeah, that's probably why I only buy them at Salon Centric. There was other ones that they're nice online, like on eBay, but they sent me the wrong ones one time and I was so mad. I was like, I'm never buying files online because they send me the wrong ones. And then I told them and I don't know what happened. I don't even remember. So those files I just ended up using for pedicures. And the other, okay, so like the ones that I meant to buy were zebra files 100 180, but they're like little round ones. They're long and round, like rounded on the ends, and they're like smaller in width. So I usually used to use those, but I really like these because when I do longer nails, it just gets the job done faster. Okay, so we're gonna move on to cleaning up the cuticle, going around the cuticle and the surface of the nails. So basically you want to go around the cuticle mostly because you want to remove any acrylic that's stuck to the skin or your cuticle area, because that's how you get lifting. If you don't do what I'm doing right now, you're gonna get lifting. So make sure you can go back and forth from doing the surface and doing the cuticle area, so you don't, overheat the nail and bring a fire on their nail. So that way they're not like, you're burning me, because sometimes that could happen if you're being too rough. So yeah, go around the cuticle like this, and then you can go around the surface to even out the surface, make sure everything's nice and balanced and neat. And then you can go under the nail really quick, because sometimes stuff gets stuck under there. And then it's not really at the lowest speed, but it's pretty low. It's not too high. This drill is very powerful. I feel like you don't need it that high, So that's what we do there, and we're just gonna do that on all of her nails. So when you guys are doing the thumb, you see how I have her hand like I like normally. So what you want to do, because I can only reach one side of her nail properly, because it's gonna hurt my hand and her hands if I keep trying to do it this way. So you kind of like take her thumb that way and bend her hand a very comfortable way. Don't bend it like in an uncomfortable way, but take it this way, and then that way you can get to this corner right here, because it was hard for me to get that corner from her hand being the way it was just flat on the surface, because it's all the way on the other side. So that way you're not hurting her, and you could actually see what you're doing and you don't cut her. So you can like easily bend her hand and tell her, well, you don't have to tell them, but you can just like move her hand, flip it a little, and then just work on the other side. See? Because you can only get it like in this way like that, and it's hard to see all of it. So what I like to do when I'm done doing that, I take my file. This is a 180 file, like I said. So I take the 180 side, which is the finer side. And what you want to do is just like go around the surface a little bit from one side to the other. Make sure that there's no indentations, there's no lumps and bumps there. And that way that you get a finer, my daughter's screaming, and she's with her grandma. And that way you get a finer surface. And yep, that's pretty much it for this. So now I'm going to take my purple file on the finer side and start buffing. There's two sides. You can use either one, it's fine. I just prefer the soft side, but I do use both, especially on the artificial nails, because you can use a grittier side and it'll still give a smooth surface. So that's pretty much all I'm doing, and then I'm going to go under them to make sure if there's anything under there. You want to do that because sometimes it'll be acrylic that didn't get removed, or like maybe you filed and all of it didn't come off, and that really helps a lot. Now I'm just gonna spray some alcohol on her nails to remove all that dust that she has on there, because once again I forgot to put my dust collector under. I don't know, it's because it's so new that I forgot I have it, which is so dumb because I need to use it to like prevent all this dust everywhere and whatnot. But yeah, so we're removing the dust and everything, getting ready to polish her nails. The very first thing I do, so I put the alcohol on, I remove the alcohol and make sure there's nothing on there. Then I add my protein bond. So the primer that I use before the application of the acrylic is the same thing that I'm using right now, the protein bond from Young Nails. This is going to help you not get any chipping with your clients, because sometimes they can get chipping. And you want to prevent that, and you want to prevent them sending you pictures like I have in the past that, oh, my nail chipped. This is why I'm so like into wanting just to do like acrylic color only, but I know some people don't like that because they want to come get a fill every 2 weeks. But I think that color acrylic lasted way longer though, so I don't know. I would prefer to do that because a lot of the times your clients, at least for me, they don't come every 2 weeks. They want to come every 3. They don't have time. They have kids, like, and that's understandable. So that's why I kind of feel their pain. I'm like, I wouldn't want to do that. Like for me, I'd rather put colored acrylic on myself so I don't have to like do it all the time, because it does take so long to get a fill and everything. So colored acrylic can last a little longer, but I do have gel polishes either way, so I can still be doing the same. I have some colored acrylic still and gel polish, so I can do both. So, yeah. So this color that I am applying is by Essie. The blue color that I applied was by Essie, and it is in the color Network. And this white is by Gelish, and it is in the color Arctic Freeze. And this is the white that I prefer because I found it to be the whitest white that I found. If you guys know a better one, let me know. I think I'm gonna buy a new one. I don't know. The only thing I hate about white polish is that it's so like thick, whether it's regular polish or gel polish. But yeah, I love this blue. It's so pretty. And she's basically just getting the white on her ring finger. But yeah, so when you're applying the polish, you do want to apply it on the surface, and don't forget to cap it. And when I mean cap it, is basically don't forget to swipe a little bit on the edge of the nail to close it off. That way you reduce the possibility of chipping. So after every application, I put it in my Essie UV LED lamp for 30 seconds. If you have a UV lamp and you're using other polish, if it's a UV lamp, I think it's 1 minute, but I don't know because I don't have a UV lamp. I've never had one. I think it's 30 minutes. For sure, it's 30 seconds in an LED lamp. Mine is a hybrid. It has UV LED rays, but for some reason I cannot cure UV under my lamp. I can only cure LED stuff for whatever reason. I don't know why it's a hybrid, but yeah, that's how that goes. Anyway, so basically now we're doing this other hand, and after I'm done, I'm just gonna put it in the lamp also for 30 seconds in my LED UV lamp. You guys, let me tell you a story. So when I bought all these SC gel polishes, I bought them because they were like on sale, and it was like, oh, the price is great, so I bought a bunch, right? I even sold some because I bought double colors. But when I had a little gelish lamp, I don't know if you guys know which one it is. It's like a little mini gelish lamp, and it's only LED. So when I went home to cure the polish, it didn't cure. And I'm like, why isn't this polish curing? I guess, I don't know what it is about. I don't even know. I wish somebody could tell me. I think like the SC polish, they purposely like made it UV LED curable only. I've never tried to cure it under a UV lamp though, to be honest. I don't even know if that would work, but I need to try that out. Anyway, it did not cure under just an LED lamp, but it cures under my LED UV hybrid SE lamp, which makes no sense because I cannot cure UV stuff. Does that make sense to you guys? I don't know. It drove me nuts. It still drives me nuts till this day. So once again, after this application, I will be putting this hand under the lamp for 30 seconds under my LED UV lamp. Alright, so we're gonna go for a second coat, and we're just gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna try not to be capping the ends this time because you kind of make it bulky and use the shape of the nail that you have. So try not to cap it unless you forgot to cap it or something. The first time, cap it the second time, and you should be good. But see how I capped the second time? I think it's because I don't remember if I capped it. I don't even think I checked, but that's okay. Just try not to cap it more than once because they lose the shape of the nail. So after this second coat is done, also putting it back under my LED UV SE lamp that I have. And we're just gonna go ahead and do the second coat on the second hand. She bumped her nail, so kind of removed it on the surface and put it on her skin, but it should come off, but it'll be fine. She didn't ruin it that bad, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just cover that up and it'll be all right. I'm just cleaning it up with my cleanup brush because I got some on the skin, and we're just putting that in for 30 seconds in my UV LED lamp once again. So I just took out this hand from the lamp, and we're putting our top coat on. This is what is this called? This top coat, I got it at my local nail supply store, and they told me it was really good. I didn't believe them. Then I got home and I loved it. It's called American Nails Gel Polish Top Coat, and it says super glossy finish. Oh my gosh, I love it. And it was only $5. I don't know where to find it though. I only found it there. I tried looking for it online and never found it. But yeah, we're just applying the top coat to both hands, and you want to cure both of them for 1 minute under the LED UV lamp, because it's the top coat and that's what it says on the bottom. That's how they always want you to do it. They always want you to put the colors in each time, 30 seconds for color, and for top coat 1 minute. Okay, so the only thing that I didn't top coat was the white ones, only because I'm gonna add diamonds and I like to add my top coat after the diamonds just to kind of secure the diamonds. And yeah, so she told me to do whatever I wanted on the ring finger. She just wanted a little diamond accent nail, so I just decided to scatter some around from across the nail, and she really liked it. So that's what I did for both of them actually. Now before adding the diamonds, I'm adding Mia's Secret gel resin, and after applying them I will be using the activator spray. I'm also using my wax pencil that I got on eBay. I think they're like $1 each or 2 for $1, I'm not sure, but that's what I use. And yeah, just scatter them around. Then I'm gonna spray that now with the Mia Secret activator spray, and that just helps it set in place because the glue is very thick and it doesn't dry very fast. So this spray makes it dry fast, so and help your gel basically dry faster. I think I just said that twice. So I'm gonna let it dry a little bit on the other hand and start with this hand. I applied my Mia Secret gel resin once again, applying the diamonds with my wax pencil. This pencil is a lifesaver, guys. I wouldn't buy that. What is it called? The katana, the little thing. What for? This is the same thing, but I think better because it's lighter weight. So, and it's cheaper. So that'll save you some money. Anyway, continue with the video. Okay. So yeah, the other hand should be good. I don't like to apply the gel polish right away on the other nail. I let it to sit there until I'm done with this hand, and then I go back to the other hand and apply the gel polish, and then I put it under the lamp, and that's pretty much how that goes. So this way now I can apply the polish, the top coat, and I know that for sure that the glue is dry, because usually I used to just put it right after I spray the activator spray, and it would be so gluey and it would make the application of the top coat so nasty. So yeah, you want to make sure it just dries for like 1 minute at least, 2 minutes tops after the activator spray. So yeah, after that you can apply the gel top coat, put it under the lamp, and you should be good to go. I am adding some cuticle oil now. This is by Koopa. It smells so good. I don't even know what scent it is. I keep looking at the bottle and I don't see a scent, but it just smells so good. I don't know if it smells like cherries or something, but it smells so good. And this actually came in the little foundation box thing, so in the foundation kit. Alright guys, so that concludes my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and put on your post notifications so you're notified whenever I post new videos. Bye guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching.